Hi, I'm Tony Genovese.
And I'm Fernando Teixeira.
Welcome to Great Guy Gets Girl.
Okay, I need to start today explaining a little bit about this title, Great Guy Gets Girl, because it just sounds ridiculous. It's self-serving because it sounds like, hey, I'm a great guy and I'm naming, the podcast or whatever cast, Great Guy. But the name actually existed before me, so this is all Tony's idea, so I'll let her explain.
So Great Guy Gets Girl is not just for guys who are looking for girls, but for girls who are looking for a great guy and great guys who want to find their soulmate. So it's for both men and women.
Okay. And what are we going to be talking about today?
So today we're going to talk about why you should use internet dating if you're over 40.
Okay, so let's go to the topics.
So one of the best things about internet dating is that you can get more information from each person that you're checking out online.
Way more
information.
So, we can go over here in the computer. So today, I'm a computer guy, if you remember from last week. So, we're going to do some real life things over here in the computer. So, for instance, if I walk into a bar and I see this scene over here and I decide that I'm going to go talk to this girl over here, why would I do that? What information do I have about her, other than the kind of the obvious one that, stares you in the face. I guess maybe because, the girl in the green, has two guys to her talking to her already, but I don't really have any way of knowing whether she's, compatible, with me.
She's got some assets there, though.
Yes. And if I was, a very shallow guy, I'm not now because I found the right person, but back then if I was, maybe that would make a difference. But when you get a little more responsible, you want a little more information. So, for instance, if I go to a place like, in this case, it's Match.com, and I look at somebody over here, I can see a lot more information about her right off the bat, right? I can see, where she lives to start out with. Pretty good, sizable, amount of information about her, a big, long profile. Some details, some important details over here. What do you think, Tony?
I think that's great. You get more information than just what she looks like. The person in the bar you just see what they look like. Here you get to find out a little bit more about them.
Oh, look at this. She's Latino. I didn't realize that. She's a fellow Latino friend that has to watch out for getting kicked out of the country by Trump. But other than that, let's see. We know she has dogs and, and then, like Tony said, a lot more information that we can use. Okay, another good thing about the internet dating is you can actually filter to get exactly what you want. So, even if you wanted to try the bars or your friends setting you up or kind of meeting randomly someplace, you're going to meet people, and even when you do meet them, you didn't have a chance to pick, the right person to meet. You might actually meet somebody, strike up a good conversation, and then find out they have nothing to do with you, right? So the internet helps you out a lot with that. Mm-hmm. So Tony's going to show you over here in the computer again.
Sure. So Plenty of Fish is a dating website that you might decide to use, and you can use their search feature to search for someone that fits the criteria of what you're looking for. So, for example, an age range, you could look for someone between, let's say, 40 and 55.
Let's get old. Let's put 35.
35.
Yeah, okay, all right, let's put 40.
40 and 52. Education. If you're someone who has a higher education degree, maybe you want to search for someone who has a higher education degree, like
I see PhD. Dr. Professor Patrick over here had already marked down PhD.
Yes. And also pets. Maybe you have pets. You have a cat, and you want to make sure you don't meet anyone who's allergic to cats. Wouldn't it suck if you met someone that you really liked, and they were allergic to cats or didn't like them? Okay. So, and smoking. I'll just use that as an example. If you don't smoke, maybe you don't want to date a smoker. So you can say, nope, no way, no smokers here.
All right, are we ready to pick our person?
Ready to pick.
All right, then I guess we're
Go fishing. So now we can look at our results. These are women who fit the criteria that we're looking for.
wow. There's a lot of women here.
There's a lot of women there.
I figured the cat was gonna throw some people off, but no, it's still a lot of cat lovers out there.
So another reason why internet dating is so great to use is that it helps broaden your range when you're looking for
Yes.
someone. Yeah, because you can step into a bar and meet someone, but you're only going to meet people who go to that bar, or friends who fix you up. You're only going to meet their friends, and maybe there's not a lot of variety
Yes,
there.
and friends are notoriously bad at picking people for you. Yes, I had a friend that picked somebody for me for the strict reason that she spoke, close to the same language. That was it. Nothing else in common.
Didn't
But,
quite work
yeah,
out.
you both kind of speak Portuguese. Let's set you up. Yeah.
That didn't work out so well.
Nah, nice person, but yeah, as we said in the other topics, right? People have to have a broad set of compatibilities. I'm sounding like the eHarmony guy. Yeah, and there is, there's only so many opportunities in life. I think I told Tony one time, I met a woman one time because I happened to have sat next to her on a 10-hour flight to Brazil. But face it, if my chances of meeting somebody is that I'm going to happen to be lucky enough to sit next to an eligible person on a 10-hour flight, my range is going to be very, very limited. In the end, frankly, she didn't really have all the qualities I was looking for. So, yeah, internet just kind of opens up the game, right?
Yep, opens it up for you. You'd have to meet like 40 people at 40 different times and get to know them to pick out who's really matches with you, who is compatible with you, whereas you can check out after you did the filter and the search all the people who kind of fit in that criteria, and then make a choice from there. So
okay, the last actual topic we're going to cover today, I'm going to kind of introduce it again because this is near and dear to my heart. It's about internet helping you make a move. Because face it, a lot of... I was talking about going to the bars and you shouldn't go to the bars, as if I really had a lot of shot of going to the bar. I'm a shy guy. Reality is, if I went to the bar, it wouldn't work out so well because, a lot of us would like to think that we're like this guy.
How are you doing this like mildly sexy but unbelievably cute thing that you're doing? It's weird. You want to get out of here?
But in reality, me and a lot of you out there, including probably the women, are more like these guys.
what was that?
So I like to look at the internet as like a great equalizer, right? Because it lets like shy people like me, have an easier time making a move.
You're shy?
I am shy, yes.
Kind of stuck on that. Really?
Yes, I am shy. Once I get talking, I just kind of keep going. But yeah, no, making that initial, and also particularly when you have to make that, when you have like a friend, right? You're kind of talking to somebody at work or somebody that you know from a friend. For shy people, making that transition between you're friendly, but you don't quite know whether you have something, and you like them, but you don't know if they like you. That sucks because you're gonna go out there and make that move, and then you're gonna find out you get shut down. You feel really bad. In the internet, the beauty of it is if I write something to somebody on OkCupid or POF or whatever it is, Tinder, nobody is gonna wonder whether I'm trying to be their friend. I think the message is very clear there.
That is really helpful. Gets you out of you don't have to worry about the friend zone, and you can move forward. So if you're really shy, then it's a great way to make a move or make a choice, maybe about letting somebody else make the first move, and maybe that's okay with you too.
Yes.
So to wrap it up, to summarize everything that we've been talking about and sharing with you, using the internet, using dating websites can be really helpful if you use them strategically, if you're over 40, divorced, and dating, because you can get a lot of background information on folks. You can filter out information, select the person you want based on the characteristics that are most important to you. And let's face it, if you're over 40, you've had learned a few lessons in life, and you know what you like and what you don't like. So you get to use that experience. You also broaden your range so that you are not just meeting people in your own community. You might be missing out on some great people. Hey, you know, we lived really close to each other, but we were not traveling in the same circles, and we would have never had the opportunity to meet. So it's not only just about like range in terms of where people live, but if you're not traveling in the same circles, you're going to miss opportunities to meet people. And also it gives you a great opportunity to make the first move. Make the first move, or be in a position where you might allow someone else to make the first move, but you don't want to go to a bar and wait for someone to walk up to you, or you don't have friends that are going to fix you up. So it's a great place to do that. All right. Are we good?
We're good.
So if you like this video, please leave a comment below, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you here next time.
See ya.